Hi, this is Jim Gibson with Creative Painting and Waterproofing. I wanted to take just a minute this afternoon to talk to you about the importance of sanding your walls before laying the first coat of paint off. Now, we always take an 80 grit sandpaper and put it on a pole sander and sand the walls thoroughly from the baseboard to the ceiling line, and we give them a real good run over with this 80 grit paper. Now, if you're a homeowner and you're painting rooms yourself, or even if you're a homeowner and you've got a painting contractor working in your home doing some painting, do not apply the first coat of paint without first sanding the walls, because what this does is this picks up all the little runs and any little imperfections in the wall that were left over from the last painting. This is very important on repaints, that you sand before you paint. Now, once you get the walls scuffed up real good, this is basically just a quick view of what your wall should look like. You're now ready for your first coat of paint. Now, what we do is we pre-sand before paint with an 80 grit. We lay off the first coat of paint, and then we wait typically 4 to 8 hours, or possibly even the next day. Sometimes you have to. When the first coat of paint is entirely dry to hard touch, we then switch to a 200 grit paper and we lightly sand the walls again, so you're actually sanding the first coat of paint. Now you're ready to apply the final coat of paint, which should be your second coat of paint, and this applies particularly to repaints inside people's homes. And there's a lot of steps that people skip simply because they don't know. And there's some things that professionals will skip simply because they want to. But never ever on repaints skip sanding of the walls before your first coat, and never ever skip the sanding between coats. This is highly important if you want to get all the luster of the pigment color that you picked, and you want your paint to look deep and thorough, and you want to get all of the mileage out of the paint. You must sand before you paint, and you must sand between coats. This is Jim Gibson with Creative Painting and Waterproofing. Check us out on Facebook, or check us out on the web, www.creativepaintingandwaterproofing.com.